In this tutorial, we're going to add a decorative divider in between the name and address on an envelope. We're going to start, I'm going to create a regular envelope. I'm just going to use the defaults. And I'm going to choose a list. I'll use the one that I use in another tutorial called the Tut event. And I use a different format besides standard. I'll start with a standard one, but I'm going to click on the format editor. And what I want to do here is change the order of the things that are here. I'm going to move the city, state, and zip down one row. So I'm going to go to city, state, and zip. I'm going to deselect city and state here. I'm going to change this one to street 4. I'm just going to move everything down one line. And I'm going to leave this one as a blank. That's where my decorative divider will be inserted. I'm going to save this, going to give it a new name. We'll call this standard with divider after name 3. And we could see there's a space for the decorative divider. I'm going to format this by selecting all and using a font such as P.E. Wedgwood. And I'll give it a size of, say, 29 for now, or 28. And I'll see how it looks. And I'm going to scroll through my list. Okay, and what I want to do here is add the decorative divider. So I'm going to go back to my attributes edit mode, position my cursor. I'm going to choose my decorative divider by going to my virtual keyboard, changing my font from P.E. Wedgwood to the CBD decorative divider series. And I'm going to choose the decorative ding associated with the letter G. And I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to save it, see what it looks like. Well, that font size looks a little bit too big as a ding, so I'm going to highlight that character, and I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. And I'm also going to give it a color, just to offset a little bit. I'll just choose this light gray color here, save it. I'm going to scroll through the names and see what I think of its position. And things look a little, I don't like the spacing. It looks a little bit too evenly spaced. So I'm going to come in here, select all my lines, I'm going to right click and choose my address line spacing, and I'm going to make it 85% of the current height. See if that looks a little tighter, and scroll through the list and make sure there's no descenders that are dripping down into my, looks like it might be a little tight here. So I'm going to take all of these lines in this mode, and I'm going to push it down one click, and then on the line underneath it, click everything else back up just for final positioning, and then see how I like that spacing. Much better. And there you have it.